In a significant development from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, Ukraine announced its support for a 30-day ceasefire proposal put forth by the Trump administration during high-level talks aimed at easing hostilities with Russia. This agreement comes alongside renewed military assistance and intelligence sharing from the United States, which had been paused following tensions between the leaders of Ukraine and the U.S. The meetings in Jeddah aimed to revitalize ceasefire discussions that had previously stalled due to a strained exchange between President Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. In the wake of these talks, Ukrainian officials confirmed their willingness to implement an immediate ceasefire, contingent upon Russia's agreement. The joint statement released after the talks emphasized that achieving a ceasefire would require Russian cooperation. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio expressed that the onus is now on Russia to accept the terms and work towards peace. Despite this optimism, there is skepticism regarding Russia's willingness to comply, as President Vladimir Putin has previously indicated that any agreement would include demands for concessions, including security guarantees. Additionally, the talks in Jeddah included negotiations for mutual development of Ukraine's critical mineral resources, aimed at bolstering Ukraine's economy in the long term. Discussions also addressed humanitarian issues and the exchange of prisoners of war, reflecting a commitment to the welfare of those impacted by the conflict. The U.S. delegation, led by Rubio and National Security Advisor Michael Waltz, engaged in these impactful discussions with their Ukrainian counterparts. While most negotiations have progressed favorably, there remains uncertainty regarding specific security guarantees that Ukraine has been seeking. Both nations recognized the need for a lasting solution to the conflict, as the war has already resulted in unprecedented casualties on both sides since the Russian invasion began in 2022. As talks move forward, there's cautious optimism that renewed dialogue could lead to a pathway towards peace, with both sides reiterating their commitment to addressing the dire need for stability in the region.